everyone, I'm Savannah and this is Uniscent. We are all about fragrances. We do fragrance reviews, hauls, comparisons, collections, niche, designer, and Middle Eastern fragrances. Today I'll be doing a review on Boss Bottled Absolu, the new fragrance. If this sounds interesting to you, please consider subscribing and turn post notifications on. Let's jump in. I quite like the new bottle. It's quite nice. I like the gradients on it. But other than that, it's nothing new to what the normal Boss bottles look like. But yeah, I do like the gradients. So if we look at the notes, in the top, we have leather and incense. In the mid, we have patchouli and myrrh. And in the base, we have divana and cedarwood. So not a large variety of fragrance notes, but quite a strong set of fragrance notes in terms of what is available that they're giving us. So in the opening of this fragrance, the leather is very, very strong. It's coming through quite strong. I'm not a massive fan of leather, so for me, I don't really like that. But if you're into leather, you're going to like that. The incense is also quite strong. The initial spray comes through as quite woody and spicy in general. So I do get kind of spices there. It seems like there's oud in it, even though there isn't. It doesn't say it's in the notes. So I'm not sure if there is oud, but they're just not telling us, or whether it's just giving off an oud kind of vibe. But yeah, this is a dark, spicy, leathery fragrance in the opening. In the dry down, it's quite amber-esque and it's quite balsamic. In the dry down, the leather gets really strong. It gets really, really strong, and it's the strongest note to my nose. There is almost a dirty patchouli in there, which I'm not a massive fan of. In general, I don't mind the opening of this fragrance, but the dry down I'm not the biggest fan of, just because it's quite leather dominant. It's quite strong in the woody aspect, and it's giving me a dirty patchouli, which I don't like. What I also find in this scent is that it leaves almost like, you get an aftertaste of some foods. In this scent, I get an after scent, which sounds a little weird, but that's kind of what I'm getting. I'm getting like an after scent in my nose. Yeah, that's the best I can describe it. But for me, this is just too much leather. So when I first sprayed this fragrance, it came off as quite strong initially. And I thought it was going to have quite long longevity and quite strong projection. But it actually, when it dries down and you leave it for a couple of hours, it becomes quite light quite quickly, and it doesn't project massively. At least that's what I got to my nose. I didn't get a big projection on it. And longevity wise, I was quite disappointed. Although I do find that majority of Boss fragrances don't last on me. So maybe it's that. But yeah, I was a little bit disappointed in the longevity of it. Overall, it's a very masculine fragrance. I doubt many women would want to pull this off. It's a very, very masculine fragrance. If you're into leather, it's definitely a date night scent. Definitely a winter scent as well. Not for now in South Africa, where it is super hot and we're having a heat wave. Definitely not for that kind of weather. Definitely more for winter, colder evenings, when you really want something strong and potent in the leather department. But yeah, I would only recommend this to someone who really loves leather. I wouldn't recommend it to someone that doesn't enjoy strong, leathery, balsamic type scents. But again, longevity and projection is fairly poor. For me, this is quite a polarizing scent, so just be cautious of that. Definitely not blind buy safe, and I don't think it would be gift appropriate to someone that you don't know or don't know what their scent profile taste is like. So just be cautious with that. But that's it for my review. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you found this helpful, please click that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And yeah, if you'd like to see me in more videos like this, then click that subscribe button. See you next time. Bye.